Hello and welcome. We are Lemmy Match Agency and we represent Emma, Mille, Liva, and Mia. Today we would like to talk about creativity to give you an understanding of how and what creativity is and how it works. Creativity requires vulnerability, courage, confidence, practice, and honesty. Creativity is turning new and imaginative ideas into reality, to perceive the world in new ways, to find hidden patterns, make connections between seemingly unrelated phenomena, and to generate solutions. Creativity involves two processes: thinking and producing. Thinking includes ideas, brainstorming, curiosity. Producing includes formatting, framing, prototyping, and creating the idea into reality to find a connection that has not been found yet. Who is George Land? Let me present you for George Land, who has a PhD in this topic. He was an author and general systems scientist and fellow of the World Business Academy. He has made the creative test for NASA to help select innovative engineers and scientists. The test was a success, therefore, he also tried it on following personas. The result was clear: as older you get, the more you lose your creativity. The young people is very creative, and the older they get, the more they lose their creativity. Can everybody be creative? The short answer is yes. A study by George Land reveals that we are naturally creative, and as we grow up, we learn to be uncreative. Creativity is a skill that can be developed and a process that can be managed. How to be creative. Everybody is born creative, but we outgrow it due to our society, our school, education, and formality. Stanton says the creativity is all about connecting dots. The connection can be found in the people we interact with, the ideas we have, the competences we have, and so on. So, the more connection dots you have, the higher opportunity is there for one of them to be the big breakthrough. But in order to get your one dot breakthrough, you have to be different because your dot is perhaps a pink dot and the rest of the world's dots are blue. So you need to be brave and stand out from the crowd and go for it with your pink dot. Creative competences are association, questioning, observing, networking, and experimenting. Association is where you're drawing connections between questions, problems, or ideas from related fields. Questioning is where you're posing inquiries that challenge common wisdom, and observing is recognizing the behavior of customers, suppliers, and competitors to identify new ways of doing things. Networking is meeting people with different ideas and perspectives, and experimenting is constructing interaction experience and provoking unorthodox responses to see what insights emerges. And then, how do you become more creative? Creativity is something that can be learned by experimenting, exploring, questioning, and assumptions. To learn to be creative, you have to practice a lot and have a supportive environment. Creativity is a skill that can be developed and a process that can be managed. Creativity begins with a foundation of knowledge, learning a discipline, and mastering a way of thinking. We learn to be creative by experimenting, exploring, questioning assumptions, using imagination, and synthesize information. Furthermore, on how we as an agency can become more creative, we have to believe that we can change the world, that we have to work quickly, keep the tools unlocked, work whenever, and then we have to know when to work alone and when to work together, and we have to share tools, ideas, and trust our colleagues. The customer defines a job well done. Radical ideas are not bad ideas. Invent different ways of working. Make a contribution every day. If it doesn't contribute, it doesn't leave the agency. Believe that together we can do anything. And last, invent.